putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Kevin Jackson here. So, one of my buddies is a country and western singer. His name is Travis Tritt. And Travis came through town, and I went to dinner with him. And he's in a bit of a Twitter battle with Beyonce. And it was over nothing, because Travis said of country music, why are y'all, they were having a country music award. I think it was like the 50th or the 70th anniversary. I think it was the 50th. And they wanted to bring Beyonce in or something. Travis is like, why? Why are we doing all this stuff with hip hop artists and all this? They don't, it's not like the hip hop awards don't care about us. And he's like, and by the way, this is the 50th anniversary of country music. We should be talking about making an homage to all the old greats, as opposed to bringing in, I think they wanted to bring in Beyonce. And it was strictly a ratings thing. And Travis is going, like, that's our demographic. That does nothing to promote country music. And he says that, and everybody called him a racist. So the Beehive, which are the people that love Beyonce, they attack Travis as a racist. And he's like, look, I said nothing that's racist. And Travis's wife is, number one, she's a drop dead gorgeous, but she's, she's like, I don't know what race, but she's definitely got some black, maybe a quarter black. She looks American Indian a little bit. I mean, she's beautiful. And so Travis is like, what y'all talking about? I got all these biracial kids. He's got 3 kids. And his kids are, as we jokingly say to him, lucky they take after mom. 2 sons, beautiful daughter. Daughter can sing like she's a songbird. He just got it going on. But it just cracked me up because, he was like, man, yeah, it's hard to believe I get called a racist and I got biracial kids. And I was laughing. And of course, here's his, he's out here coming through town and has dinner with his black buddy because he hates black people so bad. So, he's got better things to do, but he decided, hey, let's go to dinner. So anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because Kaepernick was given the Sports Illustrated Muhammad Ali award, and they surprised him with Beyonce coming out and giving him the award. And it reminded me of the story because Travis is going, it's a publicity stunt. So it's a sports award. And the surprise is the Queen Bee is going to come out and give him the award. What? Really? When you think about the political correct nature of sports, think about that. That sports says, let's go get a singer who's got nothing to do with sports unless you like her X performance during the Super Bowl. And another ethnocentric racist, Beyonce, and they say, let's intermingle that with giving Colin Kaepernick an award he doesn't deserve. And I just thought, well, why not Michelle Obama? Oh, wait, she's too busy looking for a new husband. You believe that? God. It bugs me. I don't know. And I'm probably overstating it, but because I don't really care. I didn't watch it. I heard Melissa was listening to a clip of it where Colin Kaepernick gives a speech and he says, I don't take this award for me. I did this for y'all, whatever. And I'm like, did it for whom? That's going to go down. That kneeling thing is going to go down as one of the worst things to happen in civil rights. And I got asked this recently, like, what do you think it's born of? And I said, it's born of Colin Kaepernick feeling like he's not black. He's been teased enough, like, you ain't black, man. Shut up, dude. Whatever. Playing football, had all the advantages, raised by the Kaepernicks. And he just never felt black enough. So that gesture was, okay, I'm down with my people. Of course, and to bring attention to his plight. I think he said something when I was listening to the little clip of it, like, if I never play another down of football, and I don't think you will, at least not in the NFL, But if I never play another down of football, I feel like I've, done something for mankind. I'm thinking, man, please, seriously, what have you done? You've made black neighborhoods less safe. You've made police officers resent having to deal with people like him. He's got powerful people who want to back his play and for all the wrong reasons. What happens when this is done? When Donald Trump's kind of put this issue to bed, and he's not a racist, and when the NFL finally gets fed up, and I said this before, Roger Goodell could have easily stopped this. Easily, he could have said, as I said, you kneel, you're going to get fined $1 million. You kneel again, you're going to get out of the league for 4 games. You do it again, you miss a season, or you're done. And we wouldn't even be talking about it. And so now he's got a quandary. Black players have a quandary within the NFL. Because the NFL, I told you guys the other day, came out and said, we'll give you $100 million. It's a bribe. Stop doing this. Can you imagine? I want you to think about this in corporate America. I want you to think about what corporate America sees when the NFL does this. Petulant black players grieve about something. It isn't even their issue. It isn't they who are getting, beat up and whatever. I mean, in fact, it's not even their friends. But I'm saying it isn't even them. So I want you to just imagine an issue that's not your employee's issue. They come to work one day and they say, you know what? We're mad about what's going on in, Cleveland, and we expect you to do something, boss. And the boss goes, that's got nothing to do with me. And he goes back to work. Now they're really mad because they've been ignored. So they decide they're going to kneel, take time off, be a distraction from others at the job. And the ultimate outcome is that the company says, well, you know what? We don't think this is our fault. We got nothing to do with it. But you know what? We're going to give you $100 million to divide up and figure out what you want to do with it. If you think corporate America isn't looking at this saying, we could have to pay for something that is completely unrelated to who we are because one black employee decides he's mad about it, and then it becomes a cancer inside of the business, and we lose $500 million or more, $1 billion. Our brand recognition goes down, in terms of it's tarnished. It may not go down, but it's tarnished. And then we try to pay them off, and they don't accept it. Yeah, let's go out and hire a bunch of new black people. It's not going to happen. Colin Kaepernick and look, I'm not one of these guys like, he's ruined it for all the rest of the colored folks. It isn't that. I'm just saying, if you think that HR people and risk people inside of corporations don't measure this, you are out of your mind. They look at stuff like this and go, man, I want to hire them black people. It isn't even related to, it would be different if Kaepernick said, one of my boys on my football team got brutalized by a cop last night and nobody said anything. And now he's out of the league for 4 weeks because the cops did a Rodney King beatdown on him on a traffic stop of mistaken identity. Then I'd go, wow. And nobody did anything. You can kneel, my friend. That's a cause. But when you want to convince the rest of the world that, by the way, before I even finish that statement, there was a guy that wrote to me. He was mad at me. And he said to me, Kevin, he called the idea of black on black crime a myth. He says you probably believe in the myth of black on black crime. I said, no, I'll go further. I believe in the myth that black people commit crimes at all. I go, shh, we don't commit no crimes. And he didn't know how to respond because, he doesn't speak sarcasm. But I was like, what are you talking about? He says to me, you don't believe in the myth of black on black crime. Do you then know what you're dealing with? He doesn't believe in black on black crime. I didn't even bother to ask why. Do I really? Why don't I just go to the zoo and go talk to a monkey? Because if you don't even want to tell me that you believe in the reality of black on black crime, why are we having this conversation? It's a silly, specious discussion at this point. But that's where we are. Anyway, I think I don't care if Colin, give these people all the awards they want. You know what we need to do as conservatives? We need to start our own awards things and give out awards to the people that we care about and make those awards bigger than the nonsense awards that the left gives out. How about that? I'm game.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.